Hello everybody, it is Zombie with 2 eyes from Zombie Beauty Reviews, and I just want to start off this video saying it's Monday and it's already been a rough week. So my boyfriend's son's bike was stolen out of my garage today. Like, how does that happen? And like, who would steal an 11-year-old's bike? Like, that's just wrong, you know? And the weather's snowy and gross, and there was no tracks, no nothing. I honestly thought he like moved the bike by accident and forgot about it, but no. The helmet is still here, and they took all his stuff that was in his bike, including like his masks and things like that. It's already been a week, you know. But it is the end of November. It is November 30th when I'm filming. I did get feedback that I'm really, really quiet. I'm normally not a quiet person, so this is really weird. So I'm going to try and speak a little louder. But please, I appreciate the feedback from my fellow Redditor. It means the world to me when I get constructive criticism on things that I do, because it gives me a chance to push forward and improve. This video is going to be my November favorites and my absolute shites. Normally when I do my empties throughout the month, I separate them on a 1 through 5 scale. So I'm going to be going over my 1s and 2s, which are really, really bad. I hate them, couldn't stand them. Why did I use these? And my favorites, which are my number 5s. I went through, I think, about 50 products this month, and that includes samples, foil packets, hair care, body care, skin care, makeups. We're going to start with my least favorite products, and I'm going to start with the sheet masks. So I use about 2 sheet masks a week, and these are the, how many do I have? 3 that I did not notice any difference in my skin when I took it off and after I let the serum settle in. This is the Dido Skin Kale Cleanse Mask. Now, this is one of the things that I really wanted to enjoy because I love kale, I love sheet masks. What's not to love? But it just didn't do anything, and it felt really sticky after I took it off. Like, I literally could go like this and see like that string of sticky. I was not a fan. The next thing is the Dewy Tree Cica 100 mask. Now, I wanted this to make my face super soft because I love everything Cica, but I just didn't feel it. It just wasn't soft for me. I don't know what it was. It just didn't do what I needed it to do. And last, for the sheet mask that didn't do anything, was the Rael Vitamin C, or Rio, I can't ever pronounce this. I think it's Rael. The Rael Vitamin C sheet masks. I bought a whole bunch of these. I really regret that purchase. But I have a bunch of the collagen and the vitamin C ones, and these, I don't know, they claim it's supposed to brighten your skin and lift and all that. It doesn't do any of that. So, oh well. Up, we're going to have the Perlice Blue Lotus 4-in-1 I Adore Serum. So, it's a sample that I got from Ipsy, and I used this for literally a good month or so, and it did nothing, absolutely nothing for me. And is this recyclable? It is not. So another thing that I like to keep track of is if a product is actually recyclable or not. So next to me, I have my garbage can and my recycling can behind it, and I always like to do like oh, is this actually, you know, recyclable? Is it eco-friendly product? This is not, so that's even more upsetting. Next we have, and I'm so sorry and I hate to do this because I love the company so much and the smell of this is divine, but it's the Native Pumpkin Spice Latte Deodorant. So I bought the whole set when they came out with the pumpkin spice scent this year. I love everything pumpkin. Everything. And I bought this and I was so excited. I was like, I'm going to smell like a pumpkin spice goddess. I'm going to be so excited. And when I put this on, I do smell like a pumpkin spice goddess, but within an hour, 2 hours, I smell like body odor again. I was so upset. And I literally am working currently on a full size of it. So it's not like I'm not using it anymore. I'm going to use up what I have. It is recyclable, so hooray. Next, in the things that didn't work for me, we have the Hero Cosmetics Rescue Balm. So I got this from a FabFitFun add-on. It was only like $6, and You can't see it because I have like 1.5 pounds of makeup on, but I have a lot of acne along my jawline. It's hormonal, it's a whole bunch of issues. But so I read that this could be really good for that when you itch or pick by accident, or I'm a picker, that's just how I roll. That it could help, you know, with scarring and all that stuff. So I used this for a couple months, like literally every single morning. I would slather this on my jawline and I still had tons of scarring. This did not work for me. So, and it is not recyclable. Next up is the Skin Medica Instant Bright Eye Mask. So I got this as a sample. It's literally just, it was 2 eye masks, just one use. These did nothing for me. And one thing is, I hate when they send you like one set of eye patches, because they also felt really, really sticky and they were not very pleasant to wear. They were that really thick gel kind, but the kind that had that gauze over, or the felt over the top part. So like anytime you scrunched your eyes, they didn't move, they just stayed flat. So like you almost felt like you were cutting the skin under your eye when you blinked or moved your eyes. It was very uncomfortable. And next is a brand that I'm really, really upset that did not work for me. But this is the Aurelia Probiotic Skincare Revitalize and Glow Serum. I received this in a Look Fantastic free sample bag. It is the teeniest, but it's so teeny. But I used this and it literally did not last me through the week. Like I literally used 3 drops per use. I used it, you know, twice a day like it said, and it literally lasted me like 4 days, this whole sample. That's why I'm like, it's so small. So I couldn't really form an excellent opinion on it, but in the 4 or 5 days that I used it, nothing changed. While I am somebody who does like a over-the-top skincare routine just because it's my alone time, this just didn't do much for me. And this, I don't see anywhere where it says it's recyclable or not, so I'm gonna put it to the side and look it up on my own time before I even make any decisions. And the last but not least thing that didn't work for me is a cult favorite for most people, but not for me. It is the Selah Seed to Skin Scrub. So I got this from Empties. So I have keratosis pilaris, which is a hereditary skin condition where your skin does not shed every 4 weeks like it's supposed to. And because of that, when new skin develops, it forms acne type things all over your skin, and it's very itchy and they look like whiteheads and you just want to pick them, but don't do it. If you have keratosis pilaris, do not pick, do not follow my habit, do not follow my path. Don't pick. And everyone raved about this product and was like, it's the best thing in the world, it's great for my skin. And I said, oh, I am totally going to give this a try. Give me something that'll help my skin. Please, please, please. The exfoliation on this is not strong at all. It literally melts the second you put it on, so it didn't feel like I was exfoliating, which was really upsetting because I need like an industrial strength exfoliant sometimes, I swear, for my arms. But it just literally felt like I was rubbing sugar water onto my arms, and it smelled really great. Don't get me wrong, it smelled divine, but I just didn't feel like it did anything. And I used this whole tube up in like 2 showers. It was insane. I just was like, okay, I need more if I need to exfoliate my skin. And I just like squeezed and would rub and nothing. Nothing at all. And it looks like this is recyclable. So now we're going to move on to the things that did not work with my skin type. So these are things that stung or caused extra sensitivity to my skin that I did not need. So the first thing we have is the Dickinson's Enhanced Witch Hazel Hydrating Toner with Rose Water. So I got this in a Walmart beauty box. I love Walmart beauty box. It is $5. It's really worth it. And it's just like a sample. It's decent sized, but the second I put this on my skin, it stung. Oh my gosh, did it sting. And I'm one of those people that's like, okay, it stung the first time, maybe it won't sting again. It stung every time until I finished this, and this only took me about a week and a half to finish, so it wasn't forever. It didn't cause any sensitivity once I stopped using it, so the sensitivity didn't continue, but it was more or less just like not a happy experience for me. But it is recyclable. And the final of this, or the final product we have here, is the Skin Food Bitter Green Clay Soothing Mask, which was anything but soothing. I wanted to love this because soothing masks for my skin are wonderful, wonderful things. But this had some weird exfoliating thing going on, and it hurt. It was a rough exfoliator. I should have just stopped and put this on my arms. But I didn't think about it, and now I am. And I should do that next time. I have something that's really rough. And it is not recyclable. So the last part of the absolute shite section is the things I could not stand. So these are products that I hate panned. I literally sat there and hate panned these. And we're going to start with the Polo Ralph Lauren Red perfume. This stuff smells horrible for me. Like, I can't do it. Next, we're going to do the Silky Repair Therapy shampoo. I ordered this from Empties. It's a full size. Because of my hair, shampoo does not last very long for me, so luckily this only took me about a month to use. This stuff gave me dandruff. Alright, this stuff gave me hardcore dandruff. To the point where my scalp is still itchy. And I have to now go buy scalp moisturizer. This was not a pleasant experience at all. It did not make my hair soft. It actually stripped a lot of the color out of my hair, as you can see. Because I only did this a little over a month ago, and it should not be at this stage right now. Like, look at that. Should not be at that stage. Whatever, it just did not work. Gave me dandruff, stripped my hair color. Blip. And it is recyclable. So this is the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. I got this in a Too Faced order. This is one of those products that I have a torn relationship with because sometimes it wants to work with me and be wonderful, and sometimes it does not want to work at all. This foil packet did not work. I don't know what it was. I did what I normally do, put it all over my face, and within a minute it just started pilling and peeling. And when I put foundation on it, it got worse. I just had to wash my whole face and start over. So, I don't know. Like, I'm literally right now, let me get it out, using a tube of it. And they're the same product. This works. This doesn't. I don't know what it is. I haven't changed anything other than the bottle versus the foil packet. So, I don't know. I can't even pronounce the name of it. It's the Larvour Natural Origin Boosting Base Brightening Tone-Up Cream in Cool Lilac. So I bought this in an Ipsy shopper event, and this stuff is horrid. Like, it literally, you put it on your face and your whole face turns bright white and it won't come off. Like, it's like horrible. And it stinks. It smelled really bad. And anything that you put over that or under it, it just didn't work. And it clogged my pores. I also have it in pure green. It came in 2 of these. I am so close to panning this, and I will be so happy when I do. Sadly, I can't pan it in November, but if this isn't one of the first pans of December, it will be. Let me put it back and hopefully nothing falls over. And then this is recyclable, weirdly enough. And last but not least, this is actually a product I just reviewed from my November Fashionista box. And this is the Dr. Botanicals Watermelon Superfood 2-in-1 Cleanser and Makeup Remover. First off, just like I said in my review, it smells really bad. Really, really bad. Really bad. And it did not work as a makeup remover. It actually just smeared makeup around my face and made my eyes slightly burn. It did not get my eyeshadow off. It did not get my mascara off. It did not work with my foundation. It didn't do anything for me. And it made my face feel dry as a cleanser too. It's just, I wasn't a big fan of this at all. It just wasn't my thing. And it is recyclable. So now we're going to move on to my favorites of the month. Now normally I actually have more favorites than this, but It was really light pickings this month with the favorites. So these are things that I would rate 5 out of 5 in my Empties Excel sheet. And so let's start with probably one of my favorite products of the month overall. It is the Dermalect Cosmeceuticals Extra Large Lash Volumizer Eyelash Booster Formula. So I received this in a BoxyCharm box recently, and I had to remove the stopper because there was like no product that came out. And I've been using I used this on my eyebrows, and my eyebrows bushed up. Like, they look great right now. Absolutely wonderful now, and I'm totally obsessed. And I don't know if I'm going to repurchase. I've been debating on it on and off. So it supposedly works on your eyelashes. Because I use Babe Lash, I didn't want to try this with it in case there was an issue and they mixed and they did not mix well. So just wanted to make sure. And this does not appear to be recyclable, so in the trash. The next thing is something that is discontinued. It was a limited edition product, but it is the Notoriously Morbid Rotting Zombie Lip Scrub, and it is rum raisin flavored lip scrub. As you can see, it's been a little beat up, but I use this for quite a while. I scrub my lips maybe like 2 times a week, if that, because if I do it anymore, they get really, really raw. But this was super fun to use. It's just a very like thick, moisturizing lip scrub, and I have a whole bunch of Notoriously Morbid lip scrubs. I have probably like 4. But it was really nice to use this, and it's purple, which was fun. It's like literally was the same color as this part of my hair. It was super fun to use. And I'm glad I finally finished it because I have a whole bunch of other lip scrubs that I just realized expire in June. This was really nice. If you don't know about Notoriously Morbid, please go check them out. They are a wonderful independent cosmetic brand. Yeah, they are just absolutely wonderful, and they deserve your love. And they're one of many indie brands that I will probably talk about, but this one especially, I like them a lot. And this does not appear to be recyclable, which makes me sad. So next up is from another indie brand, but sadly this indie brand is not in business. This is the Shiro Cosmetics Petal Capped Pastry Highlighter. So this was a little teeny sample I got, and I depotted it, I guess debagged it, because it came a little like a baggie into this little clamshell. I reviewed this on my Instagram, so if you want to see swatches, things like that, please go check out my Zombie Beauty Reviews Instagram account. I post daily. But yeah, this was a gorgeous champagne gold with a green shift highlight that literally I wore almost every day for a year. Like, this little sample, this little teeny clamshell lasted me a whole year. But if anything I wish for, other than this pandemic to end, it is Shiro Cosmetics to go back into business. Oh, and one hand wash is the other. I miss you. Okay, so I know these are not recyclable, and that is my own fault. When I purchased these originally, I did not purchase recyclable ones. My bad. So the next product is something that I got in a K-Beauty box, and I thought, this isn't going to work for me. It looks funny. It looks like it's got oil in it. So this is the Keep Cool and Soothe Mist. So it's a smaller bottle. It lasted me about a month, but this stuff not only smelled good, helped my makeup stay on all day. I finished this in the beginning of the month, and I totally want to go buy another one. And I know Yes Style sells this, so I'm probably going to go purchase another one when I go through a couple more of my setting sprays. And this is recyclable. The second to last product, I actually used up 3 of these this month because they were all sample sizes that I got from Ipsy. So these are the H2O Oasis Hydrating Treatments. Now, I purchased all 3 of these in the Ipsy add-ons when I got all 3 bags, and I honestly didn't realize I purchased 3 of these at the time. I was scrambling and just threw these because I love moisturizers. But these are really, really nice. It is a like bright blue gel formula that is like a little bit mattifying, but it doesn't make you oily over time. and it just really soothed your skin. It helped with a lot of redness I had going on. It just did a really great job at moisturizing my already oily skin without making it oilier, you know? But I probably will not repurchase these because I have so many moisturizers, but I will definitely keep these on the back burner of my Excel sheet just because, like, in case I ever do run out of moisturizer. And I probably never will, but I want to buy this. I definitely want to buy this again. And unfortunately, none of these little tubes are recyclable. Boo. And the last product is my tried and true Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. So I've been using this since it came out. Like this specific one, since they debuted this, I have been using it and I love this stuff. It is probably the one product that once I'm done cleansing my face and using cleansing oil, then cleanser, I go with this next. And it just takes off any leftover cleanser that's stuck onto my face, or any, like, just anything, any mascara that decided not to come off, or eyeliner, eyelash glue, or brow goop. It gets it all and keeps me matte all at the same time. I love this stuff. I really do. It's definitely something that I literally, like, I already got another bottle going. Like, I use this all year round. So that is all of my absolute shites and my absolute favorites this month. This has been wonderful and super fun to do. If you want to actually see like my full empties for the month, I do post that on my Instagram account, usually a couple days after the first of the month, just to make sure I have everything gathered. But other than that, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment, but only if you feel like it. This has been Zombie with 2 eyes from Zombie Beauty Reviews on Instagram. What's my tagline? Oh, I may be undead, but I look alive thanks to makeup, skincare, and hair care. Have a great night, guys.